Do this, and men will always chase you. Have you ever wondered why some women always seem to have men swooning over them? Maybe you've thought to yourself, wow, that must be nice. Well, you don't have to sit in the background wondering anymore. It's easier than you think to have men chasing after you. When you're a single man or woman, the chase is always an exciting part of the dating life. It seems like there's so much to get to know about one another, and not to mention, men love the thrill of the chase. During this phase of dating, however, it isn't only the man's job to put in the effort. There are a few things some women do that grab the male's attention more than others. It might be as simple as the color of the blouse they wear, or it could be something more intriguing like how they act or speak. Whatever it is, there is no denying that some women just seem to have men constantly chasing them. Here are a few examples why. Always being busy. There's nothing less appealing than someone who seems to have nothing but time for someone. Unfortunately, the more you ignore someone, the better. This isn't to say you should turn cold-hearted and ignore everyone, but you can play hard to get. They'll be wanting more, whereas if you gave them heaps of attention, they might get bored. When you're busy, you won't be available at his every beck and call. Even if you aren't busy and you're just sitting around watching Netflix, you still don't need to be readily available. You need to show him that you're busy so he sees that you have your own things. Showing confidence. This is one of the more obvious reasons a guy would swoon over a girl. If you're confident, you'll naturally glow by not being afraid to express who you truly are. There's no doubt a guy would be attracted to this, and it gives him a chance to see you for you. You'll be the first lady people see when you walk into a room instead of wondering what those women have. Let him know you have other options. You likely have at least a few men in the background who are wanting to date you. This shouldn't be something to hide. When you look like you're in demand, it will only make others want you even more. You could also post pictures on Instagram with friends to show you're even more in demand amongst other people. This will have guys continuously wanting to pursue you. Don't give him everything right away. You don't have to feel inclined to take things to the next level right away. You don't owe him anything. Instead, you can give him a taste of what's to come by taking things slowly. This creates an excitement that will have him falling even harder. Don't get too attached too soon. Since things are fresh and he's only chasing you, try not to get too emotionally involved too soon. It's quite possible a guy who's chasing you could turn out to be someone you don't want to take things further with. For example, he might start texting you inconsistently or being really dry. If he doesn't meet your standards, why keep him around? By saving yourself the emotional attachment too early, you'll be able to move on to someone who does more easily. Be sexy. You don't have to put too much effort into this one or go overboard. Adding a little bit of sexy is usually just enough to drive men wild. You could enhance your natural beauty by wearing a lip-plumping lipstick or showing off just a little bit of skin. It will be hard for them not to stare, and he'll likely not be able to get the image of you looking this way out of his head. Let yourself flirt. While having guys chase you is fun, there is no harm in allowing yourself to flirt. This will show him you're interested in him instead of him doing all the chasing. Flirting will also make things a little more fun for you. When you flirt with him, you also open up a more playful side of yourself. Not only does it add a spark to the relationship, but it allows you to tease each other a bit. Say his name when talking to him. When you use someone's name in conversation, it can feel more personal and sincere. If you want a man to feel like he's important to you, try using his name while talking. He'll feel like you see him and the conversation will be more intimate. This will also help him feel special to you and will pull at his heartstrings a bit. Don't be so easy to please. When a man buys you something nice, it can be easy to praise him for how sweet it is. While you should say thank you, it's important to not take this too much to heart. It is sweet for him to buy you something, but it doesn't mean you owe him anything. The things that should matter more are how he treats you, and that should show what will ultimately win you over. Be attractive on social media. If you want to keep your man's attention, you can transfer this through your social media. All you have to do is begin posting more consistently. This will draw his attention to you even when you're not around. You'll be sure to be on his mind. Not only should you be posting those selfies, but also the pictures with your friends and family. By doing this, it enforces the idea that you're in demand amongst loved ones. It shows you're enjoying yourself with others, and in turn makes him wish he could be the one spending time with you. If you want to take this a step further, you can engage with people on social media more often. It's likely he'll see you talking to other people and will want to join in on the conversation. Who knows, he might even bring up the topic next time he sees you. Let him know he's doing something right. Although you shouldn't get too invested and take things too much to heart, it's important to let a man who's chasing you know when he does something right. If he buys you something that you love, there is no harm in letting him know this. He needs to at least know that you appreciated the effort he's making, and that will keep him chasing after you. Work on yourself. You do not have to make any drastic changes here. This could be as simple as wearing perfume and dressing well. If you add that with a bit of confidence, you're sure to have men chasing after you. However, you could go as far as beginning a new workout routine or a lifestyle change. This will draw even more attention as it demonstrates admirable qualities like discipline and determination. Follow your passion. When you follow something you're passionate about, men seem to find this very attractive. Not only does it show you take time to do things for yourself, but you are an ambitious person. You could be passionate about a specific hobby or a cause. Either way, it is unique to you, and that will be attractive to a man. Be mysterious. Don't reveal too much about yourself too soon. Let it unfold naturally over time and let there be something to reveal later on down the road. By keeping an air of mystery about yourself, it not only makes you feel intriguing, but it keeps things exciting and a man guessing. He'll be more interested in what there is to be discovered. Be a first for him. If you really want him to chase after you, try doing something he's never done before. For example, you could take him to see a band he's always wanted to see but never got the chance to. This will earn you a spot in his memory as someone who's different from everybody else. Not only will this make you special to him, but he'll remember the new experience as well. Be his cheerleader. Take a genuine interest in the things that he does. Whether it is sports or work, you can show him that you're interested and encouraging of his lifestyle. When you do this, he will know that you have his back and that you're special. He'll definitely keep chasing after you. Make exciting memories with one another. When you're fully in the present moment, you open up to spending quality time with each other. This is the most valuable time and can allow you to remember one another forever. Men love knowing that they can enjoy spending time with you where you can be in each other's company. Live your own life. Life doesn't revolve around the man who's chasing you, and he should know that. Don't be afraid to make it a point to show off the life that you live. He should be aware that you have friends, family, a job, and other things outside of him. This will also show him that you're content without a man in your life. Less is more. While texting a man, be careful not to send too long of messages. When feelings are involved, it can be easy to want to express them in a long-worded text message. Don't do this. Let the relationship unfold naturally over time and reveal feelings little by little. Keep the conversation light, flirty, and fun. Save most of your words for an in-person meeting. Make him step it up. Since women are typically the ones being pursued, you can exercise this role to your advantage, meaning you can allow yourself to be pursued while he puts in the effort to chase you. All you have to do is turn on the charm. If he gives you flowers, don't let this be the act that wins you over. Rather, let him keep chasing you and doing better. The chase is one of the most exciting parts of a relationship, for both men and women. Things are new and fresh, and there's much to be discovered about one another. To be that woman who has multiple men swooning over her, you will definitely want to live by these rules. They'll go far when looking for a potential mate. You'll no longer be the woman wishing she could have a man drooling over her, but you will be the woman every man's eyes is drawn to when she enters the room.